Oh, Vic Lee is gone, but we have some more insider tips for you. Not about restaurants, not about singing karaoke. In fact, Dan, I'm not sure either you can or should sing. So you won't sing for us, right?
Not today.
Oh, good. Okay, but I feel relieved. Dan Hers, Bay Area Backroads producer, and a windsurfing nut.
That's right.
You love to windsurf, and it's really something that you don't have to be a big macho guy to do. People of all ages can learn how to do this and go out and enjoy it, right?
Yeah, anyone can do it, from little kids to, I've seen 85-year-old men do this, to, small women. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be a big, burly guy like you.
Okay, but you got to learn how to do it well. We'll talk about how to learn in just a second. But, many of us see windsurfers out there by the Golden Gate, racing along, dodging the big tankers coming in and out. What is the thrill? What really draws you out there?
Well, for me, it's the speed, it's the rush. It's, you're flying along, going about 20, 40 miles an hour. You've got the wind and the water in your face, and your feet just a couple inches off the water, and you're just flying. And to me, when the wind's up, there's nothing I'd rather be doing.
Yeah, I know. When you're in the office and the wind is blowing, it's really hard to keep you tied down to get your job done before you go windsurfing.
That's right. Well, when it's windy, it's like you feel like an addict. When the wind is up, you got to go because you never know when it's going to blow.
And it's really largely a seasonal thing. It really happens mostly in the summertime when the wind is pouring in through the gate, rushing from the ocean out to the valley.
Right, right.
Now, there's many places to go in the Bay Area, but some of the primo places are like Crissy Field.
Crissy Field, that's my home spot. I go there quite a bit. You should know what you're doing out there. You should be at least, pretty intermediate to advanced. You got the tides moving in, ship traffic. So you need to know what you're doing. You can get in trouble out there unless you do.
Now, big wave place is down at Waddell Creek near Santa Cruz on Big Basin State Park.
Yep. Waddell Creek is a great wave sailing spot. You sail in the ocean as opposed to the bay. There's other spots. You got Larkspur Landing and Marin, good place from beginner all the way up to advanced. You can rent equipment there and you can get some lessons. A great place to learn, though, where I always send people, is to the East Bay at the Berkeley Marina, a place called Cal Adventures, and they have great friendly, great instructors there. And for $65, they'll teach you in a day, all the basics of windsurfing, from rigging to safety to sailing out there, and they get you having fun in one afternoon.
And if the wind is blowing, at least blow you on shore as opposed to out through the Golden Gate.
That's right. If you break down, it'll blow you in as opposed to out to sea, which will happen at Crissy Field sometimes.
So your recommendation is, if you have any interest in this, give it a try. See how it goes. Now, one thing that's kept me from doing windsurfing is the sense of, gosh, it's expensive. I got to buy all this equipment. Is there a way to do it on the cheap?
Yeah, it's really expensive if you do it, if you buy everything new. So what I do is, I'm a pretty cheap guy, so I buy everything used. And they have these things called windsurfing swap meets, where people come and they sell all their old equipment from last year and sell for really cheap. And there's hundreds of people there buying and selling stuff. And I got my first rig for $100 there, so it's a good way to do it.
All right, I know you're a cheap guy. I also know that you're a great windsurfer, but you got to get your work done before you go out. Is that a promise?
All right, I'll do my best.
All right, that's a deal, Dan. Thanks a lot.
To contact Cal Adventures for windsurfing lessons, call 510-642-4000. And for general windsurfing information, including equipment purchase and rental, call Board Sports of Marin at 415-925-8585. Coming up next, we'll travel a narrow blacktop through the Sonoma Outback, from the wine country to the coast.